Hello, my name is Olive and I want to talk to you today about how to rock your videos and increase your engagement. And why is that important? Well, we want to have people watch our videos because that's why we're doing it. So we want to draw them in. And why is it and how is it that we do that? So welcome. If you're joining me live, please say hello. Tell me where you're coming from. Love to give you a shout out. Let me know if you're on the replay. And if we haven't met before, my name is Olive Dodd, and I'm here on my business page to help you bring your business online, to use social media strategies the modern way, to encourage, inspire, to train, to teach, to help you to increase your business using social media. So welcome, and today's topic is Facebook Lives and how to increase engagement. And what would it feel like to have lots of engagement on your Facebook Lives? Isn't that the whole idea? We want to give value to people. So it's the power of the lives and how we make ourselves presentable and how we carry it off determines whether it's going to work for you or not. So there's lots of technical tips that you can do, but there's a few other things that really need to, be said to help you out. So number one is the energy you have, the big smile and your vibe. You can still be an introvert, and that's okay, but you got to rev it up for the screen. I must admit, I am a little bit of an introvert, but when it comes to lives, then you got to just pick up that energy. So when you're scrolling through your feed, what is it that draws you to a video? What makes you stop? What's the reason? Is it the content? Is it interesting? Is it the vibe? And so how can you duplicate that feeling? When you're scrolling through, just be aware, what is it that makes you stop? So, and then just kind of think about that and maybe duplicate it. And then, but also manage your expectations. When you're first starting out, you're not going to get a lot of engagement. And it takes a while to, just to kind of be comfortable and to be yourself. And that's, get over that little bit of fear and out of your comfort zone. I know how, what that's all about. I'm still working on that. So yeah, but you got to just kind of rev it up a little bit. So number two is get into the topic right away. Tell people what your topic is. Don't wait for people to jump on. Don't talk about the day or what's happening. Just get to the point so that people know what it is you're going to be talking about and whether they want to stay or not. And then it's the engagement. I encourage people to, say who they are and where they're coming from. You want that encouragement for Facebook algorithm, to tell them whether you're on the replay or not, because when you go back on the comments, then you want to interact with those people. And then introduce yourself and be sure to say your name very clearly, because if you have a long name or one that might be difficult to visualize or to pronounce, then you want to say that clearly, because otherwise it can just ramble on and people don't catch it. So you definitely want to say your name and then tell them what your business is about. A clear statement about who you are and what's going on and why you're there. And all that kind of happens within the first minute. So just kind of get that introduction. Just make it natural, practice it. And then of course you get into the content. And that's of course, the meat of what it is. And you can do this in a suggesting way. So, we don't want to lecture or be a preacher or anything like that. And so you can use words like, what I've learned or, what works for me, what I've found. A lecturer doesn't, build the trust and that kind of thing. So we want to build up that trust and, just kind of your recommendations. And then towards the end, or maybe, somewhere in between, there's a call to action. Maybe there's something that you have to offer, a recipe, an ebook, more information, a download or something like that. So, let people know that if they want to get more information, then they can reach out to you. And sometimes it's good to let people know that that's coming around at the end, you know, so say things like, stick around to the end because, you know, I have a great resource to share. Or stick it in somewhere in the middle too, because a lot of people don't stay right to the end. And then of course at the end there's a summary. You know, if you haven't spoken for a long time, then you can quickly summarize things. And also mention that if you have found this valuable, then feel free to pass it along to anybody who you feel might find some value in it. And then there's notifications too, that you know, there's 3 dots at the top, and if you click on that, then you can set notifications so you know when I'm going to be coming live again. And you can mention when you usually do your lives, like I do my lives on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from British Columbia, Canada, in the morning around 9 o'clock. So that's when I go live, and so then people can, you know, watch out for that. And so how long should it be? Well, I like to be respectful of people's time, especially if you're starting out. You might want to keep them a little bit short, then, you know, short and sharp and to the point. However, if they're longer, then Facebook has more time to do an organic reach. You know, the longer you have, the more time Facebook has to push it out to people. So there you have it. So how would having lots of engagement on your videos, you know, boost your business? So isn't that, you know, what we want to do? So have the energy, get right into the topic right at the beginning, engage your people, introduce yourself, give your content, do a call to action, and then summarize and make suggestions. So that's my tips for today. So I'll leave it there. Get out there and rock your lives. And I hope you have a wonderful day, whatever part of the day it is for you, morning, evening. And we'll see you again on what's my Monday. So in a few days from now. Bye for now.